All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Vikings trade rumors out there once again, courtesy of Dan Graziano and Seth Walders of ESPN. We're going to talk about that. Before we do that, this episode brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, the best damn one out there. Hit them up. Link down in the description. Sign up. Use the promo code SKOL, and you will receive up to $1,000 in bonus funds and a free pick. We say this from the bottom of our hearts. Underdog is the best, the easiest one to play. So hit the link down in the description. Use the promo code SKOL.
If you're already signed up, tell your friends, promo code SKOL. It's fantastic. We love Underdog so much.
Let's see if these trades are fantastic. And I'm sure this will ruffle some feathers because, spoiler alert, this has to do with Kirk Cousins. Anytime Kirk Cousins is brought up, panties get in a bunch and sometimes up the old keister.
Right up the Easter, and Dan Graziano and Seth Walder both did trade scenarios. And here's Graziano's. Falcons get 2026 fifth rounder, 2027 7th round pick, and cash considerations. Vikings get Cousins. He goes on to say it makes sense for all three sides, and the Vikings would agree to pay $10 million of the guaranteed money on Cousins' contract for 2025.
Yeah, I mean, the draft compensation, let's just break this down before we just go complete ape shit here. The draft, a fifth and a seventh for a Kirk Cousins is valid. The $10 million is peanuts. They were going to pay Daniel Jones more than that. I think they're going to pay him up to like 12, 13 million. So even the money alone is fine. It's just, to me, it comes down to the fact that you want to bring Kirk Cousins in the mix.
Well, and why wouldn't you have done this during the draft? You could have done this like 2 months ago. I don't understand it. And do you want to bring Kirk Cousins in? You got Sam Howell here. He's your backup. J.J. McCarthy's in place to be the starter, to be the future. I don't know why it makes sense for the Vikings at all, to be honest with you.
Well, the only reason this makes sense for the Vikings, if for some reason, I mean, I know it's all sunshine and rainbows, that J.J. McCarthy is the guy. He's looking great, confidence. I mean, we're all rooting for this guy. We want him to happen. If for some reason behind the scene, that's the only way this trade happens. And like the longer they wait, I mean, when you say like, why didn't this happen in the draft? The more desperate Atlanta gets. They're moving this guy. They want somebody to take some of their money. So they're like, there's not a ton of teams that want Kirk Cousins.
Well, I'm going to give my overall thought on it here after. And there is one scenario where I think it could potentially happen. But the compensation, 2026 fifth rounder, 2027 7th rounder, it's fine, whatever. But like, we're finally just starting to accumulate picks again. And do we really want to start giving away for a guy who looked completely washed last year? I don't know. But let's look at the other offer. I'll let you talk this one through.
So the Falcons get brand new Sam Howell. That's it in cash considerations. And the Vikings get Cousins. We end up paying the Falcons $12 million of that contract, which again, the money isn't an issue. Like a backup for Kirk Cousins for $12 million to me is nothing. Sam Howell, like if we had to pick which trade we're taking, I'm doing this one, obviously, because if you trade for Kirk Cousins, Sam Howell isn't the backup anyways. So this is the one I would take. And this one probably would make the most sense.
It would make the most sense. But again, the only way this happens, in my opinion, is this. You're going through the preseason. Everything's going fine. Training camp is going good. J.J. McCarthy has a Teddy Bridgewater knee blows up.
Jesus.
Maybe a week and a half before the season starts.
Injury.
Vikings are scattering. They go get a guy they knows the system, knows Kevin O'Connell's offense, can come in, with a week to go and be ready to go week one. Kirk Cousins could do that for the Vikings. So that's my scenario. Like if something catastrophic happened to McCarthy, I don't care if he's even struggling. I think you ride that out no matter what this year. If he gets hurt again, this is the only way to me this even is a consideration.
Let's not throw out the Teddy Bridgewater injury. How about just like a broken wrist or something?
Like it would be
like Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, the dude almost had his leg amputated. That's too soon. Different type of injury. I mean, I agree. Like if he's struggling, I think a lot of people expect there will be some struggles. Let him play it out. Let him do his thing. Injury would have to make this happen. But like Sam Howell for Kirk Cousins, I could give two shits. Like, hell yeah. Why? Like, I don't care about that whatsoever. Draft considerations, that's a little bit different. The only other thing is with Kirk Cousins coming here, Kirk's going to want to play. Like, and there has to be some sort of behind the scenes. Like, JJ's our guy. You're only going in if he gets hurt. Like, there's no competition here. And there's still some diehard Vikings fans that might be cheering for Kirk to get on the field if JJ has one bad game.
I mean, do you think Cousins has realized that his days of being a starter maybe are coming to an end? Like he's in the role now, the twilight of his career, where he should be that mentor, should be that backup. So maybe he not expecting to start, but I think the reason this is brought up so much because Kim and KOC are so close. We can't forget that they're good buddies off the field. Their families hang out together, so there is a connection there. Like again, he knows the system. So it makes sense on paper, and this is why Kirk Cousins' name will always be linked to the Vikings until he retires.
I hang out with families. I don't want him to be the starting quarterback of the Vikings. I don't think that has
horrible arms and they can't read a defense,
and they're always wasted. I don't think that has anything to do with it. And I think Kirk Cousins still can be a starter. I think he was on the field too damn soon for how old he was last year. I think he still got some left in the tank. I don't want him to be a Viking starter, but if he's the backup and knows that is his role, I would be perfectly fine with it for Sam Howell. The Howitzer, it'd be fun to watch in preseason, but we don't want that guy in the field. If it came down to winning a game and it was Sam Howell or Kirk Cousins, I'm taking Kirk Cousins 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, of course we are. But yeah, nobody wants this trade to happen because we want JJ McCarthy to be a starter, to be the man.
He's going to be
right.
Freaking MVP in a couple of years. It's going to be beautiful. He's going to lead us to the promised land. But these continue to rear their head. As long as Kirk Cousins isn't traded, and he's going to get traded at some point, the Vikings will be a team that is linked to him.
What bothers you more, the Kirk Cousins trade rumors or the Aaron Rodgers signing rumors?
I would take Kirk Cousins a million times out of a million. So the Aaron Rodgers rumors bother me more. This one's actually mildly realistic.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what do you guys think of these trade rumors that are swirling about here in early June. Don't forget the promo code SKOL as you sign up for Underdog. Tell your friends, tell your family, sign up for your grandma. It would be fantastic if you did. And remember this, Marilyn Monroe's IQ was higher than Albert Einstein. She had 168. He was 160.
Jesus, Marilyn.